Welcome back to the cryptoworld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Bitcoin is still playing out this short-term bullish signal as the price is now forming a massive new pattern that we need to pay attention to, while Solana is once again running into this critical area of resistance. So I'll be talking about all of that and so much more later in the video, so definitely watch to the end. First of all, taking a look at the 4-day Bitcoin chart, and right now the price of Bitcoin is still in the larger bull market based on the super trend indicator on the 4-day Bitcoin chart still sitting in the green. And so once again, as I've been saying since the beginning of 2023, over 1.5 years ago, I'm still currently bullish on the price of Bitcoin on the larger timeframes when we're talking about the larger bullish trend, also known as the bull market. But remember, during a larger bullish market or a larger bullish trend on the larger time frames, we can see short-term pullbacks or short-term bearish trends during the larger bull market, so just keep that in mind. And obviously, over the last few months, we've seen a massive break, just a pause during the larger bull market, very similar to what we saw back here previously during this very bull market. And while we've seen this price action over the last few months, we've actually been forming this massive descending broadening wedge pattern here on this 3-day Bitcoin chart. And so first of all, we have this horizontal level of resistance right here sitting at around 71.7k. So basically in between around 71,500 to 72,000 is strong resistance for the price of Bitcoin based on these 3-day candle closes. And we also have this descending line of support where we've seen multiple perfect bounces from over the last few months. And right now this descending line of support is sitting at approximately 54,500. And so obviously, as of right now, the price of Bitcoin is closer to seeing a bullish breakout rather than a bearish break to the downside here. And so, of course, if we see a bullish breakout above this resistance with a 3-day candle close confirming above 72,000, then in that case, that would be an extremely bullish signal, setting up a massive bullish price target for this pattern. And in case you're wondering what that price target would be, if we see a confirmed breakout above around 72,000 with that 3-day candle close once again above 72k, that would set up a bullish price target at around $92,000 per Bitcoin. And so from the point of the breakout to that price target, we're talking about potentially around a 28% move to the upside, or just for example, with a 10x leveraged long position, that could be a 280% profit from the breakout to the price target. And so this is potentially a major trading opportunity that we could pay attention to right here once we actually see a confirmed breakout. Obviously, as of right now, this price target is not in play. It is not active at all because we have not yet seen a confirmed breakout above this resistance, above 72,000. And so for all we know, we could potentially continue to find a resistance at this level with another rejection like what we saw previously, which is why we need to wait for confirmation, confirming the breakout with a candle close above this resistance. But even though we have not confirmed either a break above this resistance or a break below this support line, at least for now, while this is a pattern that is forming on the chart, it is something to at least pay attention to. And if we're taking a quick look at the DXY on the daily time frame right here over the last half a week or so, this has basically just been trading sideways, so we don't really have a lot of new information here in the DXY. So with that being said, getting into this daily Bitcoin chart right now, and just yesterday we attempted the breakout above around 68.3k, but we never actually saw that daily candle close confirm above 68.3k. And so at least as of recording this video, we're still currently struggling around this area of resistance, but we're still sitting right on the edge of a breakout. So we're extremely close to a breakout here above this resistance, but it is not yet confirmed. And so when we eventually see a daily candle close confirm above 68.3k, then in that case, obviously that would be a short-term bullish signal for the price. Anytime where we break out above resistance, that is bullish. And so once again, if we finally see a confirmed daily candle close above 68.3k and ideally flipping that into new support again, then in that case, the next major area of resistance to the upside based on previous price action is sitting in between around 72 to 74,000. And that is really the final major obstacle for the price before new all-time highs. And once we start breaking out above around 72 to 74,000, we could potentially see the price quickly enter to the $80,000 to $90,000 price range, honestly not long after we break out above this resistance. But obviously, at least for now, we have not yet seen a breakout above this resistance, which means the price can still struggle around these areas. But with that being said, in terms of the trend and momentum on the daily time frame, technically speaking, we're still looking far more bullish than bearish, because at least for now, we're still seeing higher lows and higher highs on the chart, which is a sign of a bullish trend. And so all we're waiting for now is just a confirmed breakout above this resistance, and especially if we can see a confirmed breakout above around 72,000 to confirm that massive bullish price target. And as for support, we still have a lot of support in this price range that we just recently bounced from, sitting in between around 63 to 64,000, just in case we were to see any sort of short-term pullback here, just another rejection like what we saw close to a week ago. But if we're zooming further into the short term, looking at the 8-hour time frame, technically speaking, this hidden bullish divergence is still actively playing out on the Bitcoin price chart, which is basically a trend continuation pattern pointing at a continuation of the bullish trend. So as of right now, once again, we're still looking bullish in terms of the trend and momentum. But as always, just keep in mind, even during a bullish trend, it's perfectly normal from time to time to see short-term pullbacks or some sideways consolidations here and there during a bullish trend. Just for as long as we're ultimately still forming higher lows and higher highs, the trend is still bullish. And if you want to trade these moves in the price of Bitcoin or any other crypto, personally, I take just about all of my trades over on Bybit. So I'll make sure to leave a link to Bybit down below this video in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you use that link down below this video to make a Bybit account and deposit on that account, then you can get up to a $30,000 deposit bonus, but only if you use that link down below this video. And also, if you use that link, it will take you to this page right here, which is a massive lucky draw happening right now, where you could potentially win up to $100,000 or free Bitcoin or Ethereum or USDT just by trading crypto using the link down below this video. And so if you're going to be trading crypto anyway, you might as well check this out. Once again, first link below this video. But for whatever reason, if you cannot access Bybit or if you cannot KYC on Bybit, there is also Bitflex, which is another crypto exchange similar to Bybit, but you don't need KYC for Bitflex. And so I'll also make sure to leave a link to Bitflex down below this video as an alternative crypto exchange. And with that being said, taking a quick look at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, as of right now, we still have a major area of liquidity just above the price, sitting in between around 69.3K to 69.7K approximately. And so at least for now, that is a major area of liquidity to pay attention to here in the short term. And as for other levels of liquidity on this chart right here, we do have a little bit of liquidity at around 66,500 and some more liquidity at around 63.3K to 63.4K. But with that being said, at least as of right now, the majority of the liquidity here in the short term on the Bitcoin liquidation heat map is sitting just above the price at around 69,500, give or take. And with that being said, taking a look at Ethereum on the daily time frame, right now the price of ETH is still just chopping around sideways in this massive sideways price range, continuing to bounce from this critical area of support in between around 3150 to 3250. And as for other support and resistance, we have massive support in this price range in between around 2.8K to 2950. And as for resistance, we have a lot of resistance in between 3550 to 3650 and more resistance in between 3.9K to 4.1K. And unlike Bitcoin trending more in the bullish direction, the price of ETH, on the other hand, is not really in a trend at all. We're not really trending in the bullish or bearish direction. We're basically just trading sideways, playing out a lot of volatility in this massive sideways price range. But believe it or not, you can still actually make a lot of easy profits in choppy sideways price action just like this. And if you want to know how to do that, then stick around to the end of this video to find out more. But first, taking a look at this Ethereum chart right now on the 6-hour time frame, at least for now, we're still hanging around this Fibonacci level, which is sitting at around 3250. And with that being said, we have this 50% retracement level acting as support on this price chart right here, sitting at around 3160. And we have the golden pocket area of support in between around 3050 to 3080. And as for resistance, we have this previous Fibonacci level of support now acting as new resistance, sitting at around 3370. And with that being said, taking a quick look at the price of Solana on the daily time frame, and right now the price of Solana is once again running into this critical area of resistance where we've previously seen multiple rejections from over the last couple of months here, and this resistance is sitting in between around 183 to 187. And as of right now, in terms of the trend and momentum, things are still looking in the bullish direction. As I've been saying since we broke out above around 154 to 160, we're still currently trending in the bullish direction with momentum pointing in the bullish direction. But once again, around these areas of resistance on the price chart, those are the areas on the price chart where the price is most likely going to struggle at least in the short term, before potentially continuing the bullish trend later on. And so all we're waiting for now is just a confirmed breakout here with a daily candle close confirming above 187 in order to expect the next leg to the upside in this bullish trend, potentially up towards this next area of resistance in between around $200 to $210. And so once again, that is what I'm expecting once we actually confirm a breakout above 187, basically just a move up towards around 200 to 210, where we're most likely going to see the next struggle in the short term around that area. But overall, once again, I'm still bullish on the trend and momentum right now. But with that being said, if we were to see another rejection from this area of resistance, like what we saw close to a week ago, then in that case, I would expect major support in between around 170 to 175, which is also where we just recently bounced from. And below 170, if we were to see a confirmed break back below 170, then in that case, we also have major support sitting closer towards $160. And also keep in mind, at least as I've recorded in this video, the price of Solana is basically sitting right where it was roughly around 1 week ago. But with that being said, the RSI has reset a little bit, because 1 week ago when we were at these same prices, the RSI on the daily time frame was overbought, whereas right now it has more room to the upsides. And so this is a great example as to why it's good news for the price of Solana, good news for the bullish trend, to actually see these short-term pullbacks or cool-offs along the way during the bullish trend to reset the RSI, creating a more sustainable bullish trend. And once again, if you want to trade these moves in the price of any crypto, check out those links down below this video to claim those extra bonuses. And if you want to actually know how to trade crypto, no matter if the price is bullish, bearish, or chopping around sideways, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how you can profit from bullish or bearish price action using long positions or short positions, and the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from choppy sideways price action. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.